Hello, Akko here again. Welcome to episode 32 of my Ultimate Feed the Beast Let's Play. Hopefully we won't have as many things go wrong this episode as last episode. Now, I'm going to do a couple of things in this episode. Is there anything we can deal with on the board yet? And I've done a little bit more bees I want to get to. I need to actually upgrade my breeding aviary over there. We'll get to that. I've done no Mistcraft. I've done no more Thaumcraft yet, actually. ME crafting, I want to get on with that. Possibly this episode. Solar panel upgrades. I think I can make my first hybrid. So I'm going to have a look at that in just a minute. Tiny dusts we're on with. And the 3 suggested ones, not quite ready to get on with just yet. So, without further ado, let's look at what repairs I made after the mess ups last time. Now for now, I've got rid of the interfaces from here. I've posted on the Applied Energistics thread on the forum, and hopefully Algorithm, the mod maker, will get back to me. I'm not sure if it's possible to put a specific amount of things in using a export bus. I can't seem to make it work. If anyone knows of a video where it shows it working, if it's possible, I'd be very grateful for a link. Second induction furnace then, I'll just put Zycraft stuff in, aluminium cinnabar, so that's getting processed as we speak. That's catching up, so you can see that's getting made right now. It's gradually going through the stuff in here. So it's turning the blue stuff at the minute, and then after that there's just a bit, it seems to have caught up everything else. So that's good. Yeah, it looks like it's just got blue zirconium left to do, so that leaves this one free just for ingots, and I need to add zinc ingot there. I think that's the only one that I've got as ingots that's not in there. I believe I've got zinc ingots. How have I made that up? Is that even a thing? Got any more ingots down here that are zinc? Let's have a look. Pretty sure I had some zinc dust. Maybe they turn into something else then. They're maybe nickel when they're processed. Let's have a quick look. Already going off on tangents. I apologise. Nickel dust, of course. Pulverised ferrosaur. Where the hell's zinc dust then? Where did I get it from? What did it go into? Zinc. So zinc dust does exist. I was correct. And where am I getting it from? Where do you come from, zinc dust? Industrial grinder, tin ore, that's where it's coming from. Zinc dust is coming from a tin ore, okay. And what does it go into? Zinc ingots. Okay, I thought I made some of them. Maybe I have, I just can't see them. Pink looking ones, that's chrome's also pink looking, but it's not that. And well, it's not a big deal. Well, there they are, zinc ingots. Okay. And what can we make these into, I wonder? These go into anything, possibly mixed metal ingots. Oh, I can use them as in place of tin for making brass. That's good to know. And that seems to be all they're good for. Oh no, mixed metal ingots as well, but only looks like low amounts possibly. And now I can use them in place of tin there as well. Okay, we've got a use for zinc. That's nice to know. So essentially, zinc's the same as tin in certain uses. Because of the way the silicon cell needs 2 in here, it keeps getting jammed up with a 1. So I've just taken that single silicon cell that was knocking about out for now, put it in my inventory to not jam that up. This is processing all the rest of the bauxite dust that I had, which is quite a lot, which is why we've got a lot of titanium. We've got 45 there, 60 dusts. That's gradually working through all the bauxite that I had. There's a 1600 left still. That's slowly going down, and at the minute the centrifuge is doing the catching up with the platinum. Right, onto these two things. This thing is quite awkward, the GregTech canning machine. Unlike all the other GregTech stuff, this for some reason wants its empty cans in from the side, so the export bus there is feeding it from the side. You actually have to make the output side, there's a little square on the, let's just break that for a second. You see there that square pattern on this side of the machine. You can change the way that faces with your wrench, so you actually have to face the output to where you want the output to go. So I've just got the output standard to the right of the machine, and a redstone signal didn't seem to stop this, so I had to think of another way of doing it. So I've done it this way. The export bus at the top is set to single quicksilver, and then the level emitter, I've actually brought one on the back here, and the level emitter is set to, if there's at least one mercury cell in the ME network anywhere, redstone signal on, and then this that's set to 1 is also set to be active when there's no signal, so that'll only actually make mercury cells, so it'll only actually put quicksilver into there when there's no quicksilver in the network. So that'll mean I'll just make mercury cells on demand as the grinder over here asks for them. So at the minute we've still got 64 in there, and I think there's still 30 odd in here, so that's going to be a while until we can see if that works. My quarry's run out at the minute as well. There's 30 odd in there, so it's going to take a while till we see if that actually works as I think it does. I tested it a little bit, which is why there's 33 in there. It seems to be working okay, so I think that's how we need to set that up. It seems to be working okay, and then this thing, input the green side, output the red side, pretty straightforward. And at the minute I've got the input set to my thermal expansion lead ingots, and it's processing all them into the GregTech stroke IC2 ingots. So that's working nice. It's just quite slow, it takes a while, but once it's done all the ingots, I'm going to be doing them one at a time just until it's all dealt with. I can change that to the dust mode, and that should deal with all the dusts. I may need 2 of them because there's going to be more than 8 types of dust, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we've already got 9 types of dust there, so that's going to have to deal with them. So yeah, probably need another one of them to deal with that, and that knocks the tiny dust number 5, so that'll be dealt with once we've sorted all our ingots out. Excellent. So when I leave this little bit when I leave this little setup for a while now, we're pretty much automated apart from when things get stuck in the machines because of things requiring multiple items per cycle. Other than that, we're doing pretty good. Automating pretty much everything. There's a couple of changes I made that I maybe didn't tell you. One of them was, since all the processing is going through the ME network now, I've actually taken the extra tesseract out of here. So this sorting machine now is literally just sorting things that are going straight to scrap or into the ME network. So that's oranges into the tesseracts across there, which sends them into the void pipe, and white is into the ME network. So it's really straightforward. I can just determine what things I don't want to have to deal with in the ME network, so that's working nice. And of course, I don't think I maybe didn't show this on camera. There's no need for an ender chest there. I think they could come straight from the tesseracts, but I've got the ender chest there because in my bag there I've got a matching pouch called Salty. So if I'm out and about in the world and I want to throw anything, if I get a full inventory, I can throw things into there, and it'll send them straight into the ME network. Oh well, straight into the sorter, so it can scrap them or send them to the ME network. That's pretty useful. Right, what's next that I wanted to cover? I'm going to start making the ME crafting stuff in a minute. Before we do that, I want to show you how to set up a preformatter on a fresh storage thing. I think I maybe already showed this in an early episode, but it won't hurt to do it again. And I'm also going to change this, but I've decided I want to change this back to just a terminal because I'd rather have more space to see stuff than having a crafting thing in there, because I craft everything in my inventory. So I'm going to make one of them. How do we even make one of them? Let's look real quick. ME access terminal. Yeah, I should make one of them as well. This is something I've not made. wireless receiver, that's real straightforward. Quartz fibre, of course. Let's make one of these real quick. Going on a tangent yet again, but it's what we do. It's what we do. 3 of them and 6 glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets us quartz fibres. Now all the quartz fibres I've used up to now I've just turned straight into ME cable. And what else do we need there? Ender pearl, 3 iron. Easy enough. 3 iron, 1, 2, 3, and an ender pearl. Where are you? There you are. That gets us wireless receiver, and then need an ME access terminal, so I might as well make 2 of them. Conversion matrix, have I got some of them made yet? I thought I had some of them made, but I must have used them all up. If they're in here. Don't see any. Possibly some in there because it's a massive mess, but I don't see any, so let's make some of them as well. And 2 redstone. Okay, so we're just going to make 2 of these for now, and start with 2 of them, and then 2 quartz, 4 quartz even, and then 4 redstone, and 8 iron. That gets us to a conversion matrix, matrices, and okay, more iron and glass. Sorry for the noisy clicking. I will get a better mic one day, I promise. And oops. Making a mess of my fingers there. And where have I put my cable? Is it all in here? Yep, there it is. That gets us 2 access terminals. We'll combine 1 access terminal with the wireless receiver. And that I'm going to deal with in just a minute. But first of all, I'm going to break that thing. And I'm going to replace it with ME access terminal. And we've still got all our stuff there, it's just we've got a little bit of a weird texture issue as well, but I can see more. I actually prefer that one to the crafting one. I'm more than comfortable using the pocket crafting tool, so that can go in there for now. And this thing, how we use this, is I believe we just throw it in there. Excellent. And now, add that in my inventory. Too far away, no. Okay, that's not worked as I thought it has, as I thought it did. That goes into there. Does that, oh, does that get placed? No. Well, I don't know what I've done with that. What have I done wrong there? So it is another episode of making a mess of things. I thought all you had to do was that, but I was certainly wrong. Let's have a look at wireless. Wireless. Is there anything else from wireless access point? Interesting. But that's what we need. But that's the bit I'm missing. So I need another receiver, which is, yeah, okay. Let's carry on making a mess of stuff. Get another receiver, 1, 2, 3, and need 4 more of them, 3 bits of glass and a cable. 3, 4 of them, 3 bits of glass, and a cable we've already got. So there, 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 and there. Wireless access point. So can that go on there? And now will this work? There we go. So now, anywhere, not anywhere, because I think it's only got quite a short range. Yeah, it's got a short range up to up there. I can get into my ME network from over here, so I believe I can boost the range. What I should probably do is at some point move this system so it's sat in the middle over here, and then I can reach all bits of the factory a bit easier. I think I can up the range with things in there. So what have we got? Wireless booster, that's probably it. Yep. Quartz crystal, redstone, iron ingots. I'm not sure how many of these stack. I vaguely remember it off the mod spotlight. I think it might have been 16. But I'm going to try and go for 64 because why not? I'll tell you what, why don't I try for 17? That makes more sense, doesn't it? So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's 16. Let's see if 17 go in there. Right, 16. It is 16. So 16 wireless boosters. So that should get me a little bit further. I don't think it'll get me right across here to the Farmcraft area. Let's have a look. No, okay. It gets me an actual extra block, so I can get a bit further across. So I can reach, I can access my terminal when I'm down here, all my B stuff and that. That's quite useful. So that's another thing to put in the bag. And then we'll carry on now with sorting out this storage cell. So put them back in there. Now, this storage one, I want to format into crafted items. So I want to get all the crafted items that I've got in here, which isn't that many too far, but so far. Well, we can grab them. Rubber crafted. Does rubber classes crafted? Possibly. Nah, let's leave that as natural, organic. So come down here. Glass is certainly crafted. Glass viewer. I'm going to put the Zycraft stuff all together. So should glass viewer be with that? Hardened glass crafted. And TNT certainly crafted. Water cell and empty cell. And processors. Carbon plate, advanced alloy. Silicon plates. Electronic circuits, redstone torch, mercury cell, I guess silicon cell, and grab a few more things that I'm going to be using a lot of. Grab a few things for now. I'll add more to this later, but I'll get the general idea. So we can put all these in here. One of each into there. Oops. Come on, idiot. Click the right button. Few cells in there. Yeah, let's leave the glass with this other glass. It makes more sense. Have all the glass together. And in fact, while we're doing that, let's grab reinforced glass and glass panes. They can go in there as well. Glass panes, and then move along to this stuff. Get all that in there. Iridium plates and stuff will be in here as well. Circuits. Let's get up. Advanced circuit. So sling all these in here. It's this is going to be, obviously everything's going to be in here eventually in the ME network, because if you want to use it for crafting, it's going to have you're going to need it to have access to everything. So I guess everything's got to be in there. ME cable. Have we got any liquid ducts? I think we've got any liquid ducts made. Pneumatic tube can go in there. Not that I've been using many. But pneumatic tube. Quartz fibre probably what I've. Screw it. And so probably going to end up with more than 63 items in here. Not put them in yet. I wonder if I've covered everything there. Fossil TNT's not in there yet. Yeah. Wireless booster, I'll leave that out for now because we're going to make many more of them. And copper cable. Redstone torch. Okay, and we'll call this crafted. And we can click format. and that's a formatted cell now, and I've got nowhere to put it, so I have to drop some things on the floor, and that can go straight after the gems one. And now we can throw everything in here, and it should sort it out and put it in the right one. So we've got a little bit tidier than we had before, and now we've got access to a lot of crafted items in between the gems section and the farmcraft section. So that's in the right place, I believe. Now I didn't take all of them out of here, that's why there's some down there still, so let's just do that. Didn't want bauxite. That's something you've got to be aware of. Obviously there's some left in here, so they're still in the unsorted one. I think, is that everything? So there's organic down the bottom, and then there's just a little bit in the unsorted one now. So if I put all this back, it should put it in the right one. If we're looking, so ingots, gems, crafted, downcraft, organic, and then the unsorted one is everything else. Let's see what's in there now. Using that, and okay, it's a. I can use this to get all these out. Something else I wanted to show you there. You saw some hydrogen cells and compressed air cells pop in there for a second, and I'm going to show you why they're popping back out. So that's some block stuff in there. There's the scrap and the UU matter. Get them out of there, and then put that sulfur dust back. A couple of things that I want to be in the gems. I'm going to put the scrap, the red garnets, into the gem one. Aluminium ingots are not in there for some. Are not going into aluminium for some reason. Is that a different part number? Let's have a check. Now I can sling all that in. Oops, no we can't. It's the wrong place. What am I doing? I can sling all them in there now, and they should go into the right one. And yeah, they went on there then, so I don't know what that was about. And if we pull that back out, put the unsorted one back there, and now, so all our ingots and dusts, yeah, then all our gem type stuff. I call it gems, but there's like with the skeleton skulls and stuff in there as well. Then all our crafted bits, then our farmcraft stuff, and then organic stuff, yeah, and then all the random stuff. So that's right, that's perfect. I'll just see what's going on here. That silicon cell's back again, jamming things up. So very good. That's I'll just clear that for now. And then whenever you put another cell in there, you can add things or take things away. Obviously I'm going to put a lot more stuff into the organic one, needs to be added. There'll be a lot more crafted stuff that I'm going to be using a lot of that needs to be added. So these are all things I'll be sorting out off camera. I just wanted to show you it getting started, and we can expand our network. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is, I think we've got enough to upgrade a solar panel to a hybrid. So let's have a look. Hybrid solar panel. We need an enriched scenarium. So we need 6 UU matter, 3 glowstone. That's straightforward enough. Let's start with that. Once there's 3 glowstone and 6 UU matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gets us a scenarium. Then we need to surround that with this irradiant uranium we've got. So I need 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's that bit. What's next? Advanced circuit, straightforward enough. Advanced solar panel we've got up there. We need a lapis lazuli block, so we need 9 lapis. And we can stick them through the compressor. So that'll be back in there in just a sec. There we go. And 2 carbon plates. 2 advanced circuits. Where'd I put them? Can I leave them in there? Nope. Where'd they gone? Oh, there they are. 2 advanced circuits. And now the important bit, the iridium plates. So iridium plates, of course, we need to put through the implosion compressor, and we need to make the iridium alloy ingot. So we need, for 2 iridium plates, we need 8, and 8 advanced alloy and 2 diamond dusts. So I think it's time we got a stack of diamond dusts. So let's sling a stack of diamonds into the macerator there, and we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. And where's the yeah, let's use them ones for now. 8 of them. We can actually make some more, get some more UU matter. That's still all a bit low because the bauxite process is taking quite a lot probably. 8 of them, 8 of them, and we needed 2 of these dusts that'll be down at the bottom there. So let's jump downstairs to our roller machine, get that sorted. And we've still got mixed metal ingots in there from last time. Sorry, I just banged my chair there, hope it wasn't too loud. Sling them in there, them in there, them in there. That's going to get us 2 iridium alloy ingots. And your roller machine, if you didn't know, it'll keep the last one there unless you click it. That's what that means there, click to craft. If you click it while it's in there, it'll get rid of the last one. Like so. Jump up here, throw the mixed metal ingots into there, they'll get changed into advanced alloys. Now, yeah, we've got enough industrial TNT left. It's just 2 iridium plates, there and there. And I'll take that dark ashes for now, they need to be put through the centrifuge as well. So that's something else we need to deal with. And we can pull one of our advanced solars down, like so. And there we go, our first hybrid solar panel. Excellent. Now I'm just going to put this down, so I'm not sure. This should be 64 EU a tick. Is that correct? I believe it puts out 64. Its max output's 128. So this is a medium voltage. So obviously we need to change this, because if we put that there, it's going to blow this up. So we've now got a fresh issue of having to deal with medium voltage from our solar panels. So I'm not going to put that up there just yet. I want to work out where I'm going to put it. So I made one anyway. So hooray! But I'm not going to do anything with it just yet until I work out how I'm going to feed the power from it into there. I suppose I could just put a medium, but then yeah, I'll work it out. So I'm going to pause there. I want to see how long the video is, and I'm going to get a couple of things ready to do the next bit of expansion on the Alvia River there. I need 3 more mutator blocks, and I'll be back with that in a minute. So I'll see you in a minute. And we're back again, and the first thing I want to deal with is the solar panel. Now of course the easiest way to deal with that was I just moved the NFSU across 1 block. So now that this line needs breaking, glad I noticed that before I blew anything up again. And that wants to be fed into the side of the MFSU as well, like so. Am I in the way? No, there we go. And what's that doing there? Okay, so this MFSU is getting fed from 3 separate sides and outputting high voltage into the rest of the high voltage stuff. The implosion compressor is only getting fed from this bank of 24 now. That should be fine. We don't use it that much. And now we can safely put the medium voltage hybrid up on its spot there. and nothing should go boom. So that's all good. And this will be getting a bit more power than it was. Starting to build up a bit quicker. Now, as I said before, I should really make an EU reader, which you saw me make a couple of days ago when we was making the industrial information panel, because that uses one in each part of that. I think it was that I made it for. Yeah, it was part of that. I don't remember what bit it was for, but I'm pretty sure it was for that. And that's quite straightforward. We need one circuit, 4 copper cables, and a glowstone dust. So make us one of them. And with that, you can see how much power is flowing through the cable. So we're getting about 112 EU a tick, 114. So around 100-ish coming from there. So is that 64, 5/8, 40, and then 10. So 110-ish. That's right, isn't it? 64, 40, 104, 114, perfect. So that's, you can see we're getting 114-ish through there. It's varying a little bit. And then this one should just be put in 24, should it? 24, yep, so 3 banks of 8 basic solars, and the same for that, 24. Excellent. So in theory this should be 20, 48, 158, 162-ish. Nothing. Why are you nothing? Don't know why that's nothing. Why is that nothing? I have no idea. 183 coming. It must be because it's pulling all the power it needs from there. That'll be it, yeah. So that'll just be filling up at the minute. Is that how that works out? Probably. So the only power getting drawn is getting drawn from one of these 3. 188, 95, 81 there. Well, you can see what's what to an extent. That's a useful little bit of kit. We can throw that in there for now. And one other thing I remembered while the camera was off is the bauxite that we're processing. Is it in there? Yep. That produces compressed air cells, which I showed you in the inventory, you can turn back into just empty cells. It's also producing hydrogen cells, which we will need one day, but we don't need now, and you can make them quite easy. So just for now, I've got both the compressed air cells and the hydrogen cells getting fed straight into the extractor, and all that does is that just makes them into empty cells again, puts the empty cells back in the system. So that's why we're getting no hydrogen or compressed air in here. It's just getting processed straight away to maintain that level of empty cells instead. And since we made some more mercury cells, don't know what's happened there. It must have been when I was sorting a couple of things out. I think that's working correctly. And another thing, this thing has an issue. Once this gets full, that last slot there, the ingots don't actually change. See, that's just coming back out as 67s, coming as 67s. So if I take some of these out, actually they're disappearing too quick. That is actually changing them to the correct variant there. So it's a little bit screwy, but it's kind of what I expect from a lot of this stuff, to be honest. I don't generally ever go at Greg's stuff. I quite like it. I think it adds a lot to the game, but things like this, they're just, a lot of the time they seem to be more hassle than they're worth, to be honest. But this fusion reactor works well, and I enjoy making and playing with that, so no massive complaints. Right, so I'm going to cut again, and I'll get the Alvery stuff ready. And I'm back again, just for a little short bit, and then I'll be wrapping the video up. Now, the reason why I want to show you this is I don't do a lot of B stuff on camera, but I want to keep you appraised of what's going on. I'm at the stage now where the bees I'm making only have a 2% chance of mutation. So, mutator blocks, I've got 2 in the Alvery already. I'm going to make 3 more, and I'm quickly going to make sure there's nothing in there. Actually, when they reform, things that are in there should be still there when you break them, but I'm just going to break the alveoli, take them 3. Ooh, a bit laggy. Take them 3 standard alveoli blocks out, replace them with 3 more mutator blocks. So now I've got 5 mutator blocks in there, and the alveoli is reformed. And the reason why I need 5 is because I'm going to be breeding Resolute and Noble together. Now Resolute was a bee I was trying to get last time. It took me a couple of goes to get, even that, and that had a 5% chance. I've got pure Resolutes now, and I've got a couple of extras. I managed to get a Resolute Serum off the very first one I put in there. I think that's downstairs, getting upgraded still. What a Resolute bee can produce is the first bee in the valuable line. What the hell, where do you come from? Why the hell am I lagging? How are you getting? I want to put an iron golem on the roof, by the way, because I'm getting pissed off with spiders. Always making a noise. If we're looking here at Resolute, Resolute, there he is. Resolute and Noble, it's a 2% chance, and that'll get us a glittering or a shiny. Now I know this because I've looked on the FTB wiki. It'll show this once I've actually made them, as you can see, but until you make it, it's just blanked out. But as I said before, I use the wiki because when you're trying to breed a specific bee out of 100 or whatever species there is, doing it by guesswork is just extremely tedious in my opinion. So for this, because it's a 2% chance, each of these increases it by 10%, by 10, a multiple of 10 I believe. So if it adds up the way I think it does, so that 2% chance becomes a 20, 40, 60, 80, 100% chance. Now that's I think the way it adds up. So each one of these adds an extra 10%, 10 times multiplicator to the base chance, I believe. So this 2% chance becomes 100. So we put our Resolute and our Noble in there, and we should get, and I think it's a glittering. So just want to keep you updated with that. I need glittering and shiny. Shiny is Rusty and Noble, which we've already got both of them, so I can do that. And I believe you combine them two together, and pretty soon I'm going to have platinum bees. So, but all the bees in that line are all 2%, so it's going to take quite a lot of uranium. So I also need to be getting on with finishing this branch and getting uranium bees producing as well. So I'll be on with that as well. So I just wanted to add that bit, and I'm going to wrap the video up there. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I forgot to say that last time, I apologise. Always thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time. Getting very close to 500 subs. May well even have it when this video goes out. If I do, thank you every single last one of you for hitting the subscribe button. It's very much appreciated, and it really helps me out. It's nice to know that people are watching, and I hope you keep watching. So yeah, I'll see you next time, and cheers, bye.